everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we will be making Tonkatsu curry, which is Tonkatsu, the Japanese fried pork cutlet with Japanese curry, which tastes a little bit different and is very tasty. So first we need to prep the vegetables. We are going to cut the cabbage. This is to serve with the dish as a palate cleanser. And I'm going to show you a hack. So, cabbage in half. You can just cut it like this. Now with the cabbage, just put it on a plate and save it for later. All of the katsu and the curry is really heavy, so you want things like cabbage, and also a lot of times Japanese curry is served with pickles, Japanese red pickles, because you need them to kind of be like a palate cleanser. Now here we have carrots. Remember to remove the stems and the dry bottoms. And now just cut the carrot into circles. Next, we have the onion. Always cut off the bottom first, because that is the part that makes you cry. Then cut off this. So now you want to cut, but not all the way, so then you can keep them together. Once you have it all chopped this way, chop it this way, not too finely. Now here we have a cauliflower. So, we don't really want to cut this. We just want to be able to make it to bite-sized pieces, but not to like break the natural pattern it already has. Cut off the part underneath. Into sizes about this size. You don't want any of these vegetables to be too big. Now we're done prepping all of the vegetables that we need to prep. So I'll see you in the kitchen. So here we have the meat that you want to use. It's pork cutlet. Make sure it's marbled. And in cutlet size, thickness. You can use however much you want. Now take salt and put it there on each one. Put butter in, 1 tablespoon of butter. Once that's fully melted, you want to add your onions. Slice those onions. Now you all might think, some of you might think that, wow, this seems like a very French recipe. We're having onions caramelizing in butter. But this dish is actually one of the Western Japanese dishes, which means it's a recipe from a Western country, but has some Japanese ingredients to make the people in Japan like it more. And the British were actually the people who introduced curry to Japan. They introduced British-style Indian curry to Japan, which then became Japanese style. So it's Japanese style, British style, Indian curry.
Good.
Okay, so once the onions are halfway done, you need to add the other vegetables to stir fry. Once the onions have gained full color, they're the right amount of caramelized you want them to be. Add as much water as your curry powder you're using says to use, like the curry kits. You can, mine, I'm using golden curry. So I will add 5 cups of water. This can probably work for all curries, and also if you're using regular Japanese curry powder, which is harder to find than the curry powder kits, then you also need to add garam masala. But you can go find another recipe if you're using Japanese curry powder. Okay, now we are going to plate up this dish in the good way. Okay, so we want to have the short grain rice. This is the best kind to eat with Japanese curry. Okay, now put this into a bowl. You don't have to fill it all the way, but kind of like a sandcastle. You can do this. And you want to put it right here. Not exactly in the middle. Kind of put it more to one side. Now, here we have the katsu. So just fry it and then cut it till you can see, and just place the katsu on your rice. Now pause. Katsu, and have the curry on the rest of the plate. Now on this side, where the curry isn't, place the cabbage as the palate cleanser that we shredded before. The spoon for the curry and chopsticks or forks, depending on which one you like to use for the katsu. I'm going to put some curry. That is so yummy. And eat some cabbage. The cabbage is really good to clean your mouth. It like adds a lot of water to your mouth and kind of like washes your mouth. So then it refreshes your palate. It's really good. I really recommend this recipe. I hope you try it. And remember to like and subscribe for more recipes. Bye! I hope you enjoyed.